All right, so we're gonna check out some of the highlights from RushGK to see if we can analyze some of his performance. Now, this is a recent video from 10/17 that he posted for some goalkeeper highlights from a performance. So let's take a look at it. All right, checking the crossbar. Always gotta talk to your woodwork. Okay, ball's up high. This is a difficult one. Goes down kind of soft, but I would probably do the same. Don't want to deal with those high balls. That's tough. That's really tough. Hand on the post, not a big fan of that. Can we cut out that ball instead of allowing it to get across? That's a thought. Well off your line, nice and quick, well done. Again, off the line quick, pops up on him a little bit, but that's fine. Getting the ball back, and a clearance, you got pressure on your right there. Now here, I wanna pause it here on the corner kick. This is a big one for goalkeepers. I need you to understand, right? Your defender needs to be in front of the attacker on corner kicks if they're standing in front of you, right? Having your defender in between you and the attacker, or having your defender on the side of the attacker does not do much to stop the attacker from, one, messing with you, but two, getting to that ball at the near post, and that's what you really have to be concerned about. You've got to decide, do I want to get to the near post and have my defender protect the far post, or do I want to get to the far post and have my defender protect the near post? Now, it depends on how you set up on corner kicks, but typically I like to have one person on the front post and then one person in that front post area, while also having someone on the player that's near me on a corner kick. So front post is pretty well protected by a number of players, and if you have your defender in front of that attacker, that run from them straight to the near post where they want to flick it on across the box is a lot harder if your defender's there. But if you have them on the side here, like you see in this clip here, then it doesn't really stop the attacker from doing anything. So let's keep moving. So not a bad punch, but still you see the goalkeeper's having to deal with that attacking player. Your defender should be able to get to that ball in front of you, but your defender's not really doing much other than a little jostling with the player. So again, here we're looking at the second corner kick. Got a little bit better here, but still, I think this goalkeeper's getting a little bit too caught up with the player that's in front of him, the attacking player. You know, obviously he's got his hands on him, he's got his body on him, and there's less focus on the cross, which is why the goalkeeper tends to struggle a little bit with some of it. But great reaction, good punch out, follows up everything. Now here we go with a 1v1 situation. He does well to slowly come out, but what he does is fall for that shot fake, and that's the thing I always tell my goalkeepers. If you're going to come out on a 1v1, and if it's a true 1v1 where the ball's underneath the attacker's feet, then just running straight out at them and then just throwing your body and hoping they hit you is not gonna be effective most of the time. So you see, he falls for the fake a little bit here, loses his balance, and the attacker just goes right around, finishes it in. So he could be upset with his defenders there and giving him a 1v1 situation, that's fine. But we also have to deal with the 1v1 situation a little bit better. Now a little good movement from him, positioning. Now, his body position for this cross is really tough for him to be able to cut it out. A little bit more square to the field as opposed to the ball, which is on the left side, right? So he's a little bit half turned, and so when that ball gets squared across, it's difficult for him to dive down to his right side and cut it off. So instead, he's dropping back into his goal, trying to move across with the ball, but this ball's a little bit deeper than a normal cross, and he should be able to cut that out from that angle. So you can get mad at your defenders, but your positioning has to be able to cut out some of those balls. So we're watching the play here, we're directing traffic, not bad. Defender's got to do better there. Does well to stay up here and react. That's a really good save, and then the follow-up afterwards is good. Unfortunate, I'm gonna be upset with my defenders there. You know, your defenders got to do a little bit better for you there. Overall, I probably would say, and he would probably say, it's not his best performance, but I think there are some things that as a goalkeeper you can improve on to start to make a couple more saves, put yourself in better positions, specifically talking about the crossing and specifically talking about your positioning for cutback balls on the post. So looking at it overall, decent performance. We'll see what else he's able to put out and see if he can start to improve there on some of those mistakes. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. If you have any analysis or additional tips, share them with us below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot more great video analysis coming up for goalkeepers, so stay tuned till next time.